Every year we make New Year resolutions and we talk about a lot of stuff and we make a list of goals that we're gonna be start working on those goals in next years. And that day comes, the New Year comes, and we realize that we don't act on our goals and we don't take actions towards our goals. This year, you wanted to get into the best shape of your life, or you wanted to start a side hustle or a business, or you wanted to start writing a blog, or just try to learn a new skill, or work on self improvement or self development. You try to act on your goals, you make small, tiny efforts here and there, but you don't really act on your goals. As the time pass by and you forget about your goals, that's how most of the people are. What they said last year that they're gonna be doing, or they're gonna be start working on their goals, but they don't do it. There's no one to blame on. You don't realize that how important is your life and how much important are those goals, that you have to act and take action. You live the same way, like last year or the year before, because you feel like it's hard to take actions. It's really hard to wake up early in the morning, to go to the gym and start working on your dream body that you always desired. But the lack of taking action and lack of motivation is not real, and it like comes and go, but the commitment with yourself, that's what you are lacking. You really struggle to skim couple of hours a day to start working on your side hustle, but you quickly give up. Success is not easy, it's very hard, and sometimes it gets really boring, and that's why most of people, they just give up. Honestly, I was that guy who would easily give up on everything. Whatever I do, I would give up. I try to do it, I make small little efforts here and there, but I would easily give up, and I would get distracted with other stuff, and I really never worked on my goals. That's why I titled this video Walk the Talk. Like the way you talk, the way you say things that you're gonna be doing this year or next year or next week or next month or tomorrow, just act on them and start working on them. Don't just be the guy who just talk every time but don't take any actions on his words. So walk the talk, work on yourself, work on your goals, whatever it is you wanted to do in your life. It's just gonna be hard at the beginning. It's not gonna be easy. It's not an easy ride. And some people who are successful, you know why they are successful? Because whatever they said last year or 5 years ago that they wanted to do, or they would be doing next year or for next 5 years, why they become successful? Because they take actions towards their goal every single day. In other words, they walk the talk. They don't just talk about stuff, they take actions. Some people complain that they don't have enough time to work on their passion or whatever it is they want to work on, and because they have family to take care, they have this and that, like all the excuses, so they don't go get after what they want. They don't chase whatever they want in their life, or whatever they dream about when they are free, and when they feel like they're miserable and they want to change their life. Because I was one of that guy. I would always complain that I don't have enough time. I study full time and I work part time, so I don't have enough time to start a blog or start a side hustle. I never really thought that a small tiny efforts, if you make every day and over time, it has a compound effect, and you realize that you have make a progress over the time, even though you were making tiny efforts every day with consistency. I tell you a story about an American author who is a novelist, and who is the author of the book called Someday is Today, which is very nice book, and I would recommend everyone to read it. One day he was sitting in a restaurant. He was about to meet a woman, woman who wanted to become a novelist. Matthew asked her how her book is coming on, and the woman replied, "Oh, well, I haven't really started yet." He asked her why she hasn't started writing yet. Then the woman replied, "Well, the process is really complicated, and I don't have the right equipment to start writing, and I have just never been able to find a time in my busy life." So then she asked Matthew how he was able to write 10 novels while being a full-time teacher and a parent on the same time. He said, "You arrived 7 minutes late today." Then the lady started to apologize. He said, No, that's not my point. My point is, in those 7 minutes, I wrote 9 sentences. The average novel is around between 5 to 10,000 sentences. He said, every sentence I write, it gets me closer to finishing this novel. And today I got 9 sentences closer. This whole story teaches us about the power of time, and especially the minutes. In those 3 minutes, what you can do on daily basis, it will get you closer to your goal. So take it as our life is made up with 1 minute at a time. We can use that time very carefully. That can help us to achieve our goals. So that someday is today, and today is right now. Take action right now. Just close this video, go do whatever you wanted to do, and take action towards your goal, and be the person who walk the talk, and don't just be the person who just talks about stuff and don't take any action. See you in the next video.